morning. Thank you. Good morning. It's Friday, 7:30 a.m. I dropped down from Fort Kent, Maine, down into Sherman, Maine, where I could catch 95 and be in a proper position to hopefully find something today. There might be some more of those trailers coming out of Waterville going to Loudon, New Hampshire, which is right down by my folks' house, so I guess we'll just see what happens. But we really need to get something to cap off this week. It's a slow week. All right, $175. We know we don't want that. New Hampshire to New Jersey, $300. No. Vermont to New York, no. Okay, so we ended up back here in Winslow, Maine, going to Loudon, New Hampshire. I mean, this is the same load that we just did the other day, so I'm not gonna make you guys sit through it. I'm gonna run these down here, get them off real quick, and then I'll meet you guys back at the house and we'll do the weekly report. Wasn't that great?
Well, it's cooling off up here in Maine. I think we might be done with summer. Anyway, glad I caught that last load. Helped me pay for my fuel at least coming out of Fort Kent, plus a little bit, I guess. Anyway, those of you who don't know me, I'm J.Moffit. I share my weekly earnings report here on the channel, as well as a daily drive series where I document the ins and outs, ups and downs of my experience in Hotshot, hopefully in a helpful and entertaining way. This report is going to cover this past week, Monday through Friday, the 16th through the 20th. Starting Monday morning, I didn't have anything booked, so I watched the load boards for a couple hours until I found this first load picking up in Billerica, Massachusetts, going to Stillwater, Maine. 2 skids of plywood, tarped, 6,000 pounds, 16 feet, paying $700. I wouldn't make it to the receiver in time that day, so on my way back up from Billerica, I stopped and spent the night at the house. Tuesday morning, I got up, made the delivery fairly early, found this next load, these 2 trailers coming out of Winslow, Maine, going to Loudon, New Hampshire. 170 loaded miles, $500, and you guessed it, I wouldn't make it to Loudon in time, so on my way past the house, I spent the night at home again. Wednesday morning, I dropped the trailers in Loudon, then scooted down to Belchertown, Massachusetts to pick up this 5-drop load going to Lincoln, Holton, Presque Isle, Caribou, and Fort Kent, Maine. Full load, 16,000 pounds, no tarp, paying $2,000. And you guessed it, coming back up through Belchertown, I spent the night at the house again. But by the grace of God, I was able to complete all 5 of those drops on Thursday, which brings us to Friday here. Another 2 trailers from Winslow, Maine, going to Loudon, New Hampshire, 170 loaded miles, paying $500 to cap off the week. Total trip miles, just under 1,800 miles, grand total of $3,700 with a total rate per mile of $2.05. Not great, however, paired with last week, we're on target for a decent average this month, Lord willing. We'll see what the rest of the month brings. Well, that's going to do it for me, folks. I'll catch up with you on Monday. Until then, be safe out there on the road, y'all.